Arsenal players are looking like the only nice set of footballers you can find across the world right now, because the amount of crap and nonsense I've seen coming out of fans, football players, clubs, opposing teams, referring to Arsenal and against Arsenal is becoming something else. And I think it's becoming highly disrespectful. But of course, I don't care. Now, Joshua Kimmich yesterday, after they lost solely to Arsenal, thoroughly beaten by Arsenal, during his press interview, had this to say in quotes: I think PSG was the toughest game, especially the way they play football. Arsenal is completely different. They rely on set pieces. They love to play the long balls. They love to fight for the second balls. It was a completely different game. Against PSG, it was more of a fantastic game. Today, it was not so much about football. It was about game management. It was about the duels. Arsenal did this really well tonight. Their win was well deserved, but we have to learn from this game. Now, aside the last section of this is post, every other thing he said here is totally crap. Now, let me tell you something. If me and you, we want to go fight, like, you understand? You know now, like one-on-one, we want to take out ourselves. And it has been fixed. Now, you go come tell me how I go take fight you. Now, you go tell me the kind of blow I go land. Sometimes I wonder if these footballers actually have sense. Now, let's pick out a few things from what he said here. One, that Arsenal are a team that relies on long balls and set pieces. The only goal Bayern Munich scored against Arsenal yesterday was as a result of a long ball from defense to Sajinabri. Sajinabri crossed it. Kyle scored the goal. 3 touches and they had their goal. That was long ball. Now, did Arsenal score any long ball goals yesterday? Someone may argue that the goal scored by Gabriel Martinelli from the pass from Eberechi is that is a long ball. But I disagree, because he made a clear run and he was found. But let's not assume that it was a long ball. That's one goal. He spoke of set pieces. Yes, Arsenal played set pieces and scored 1 goal from set pieces. That goal by Julian Timber. Now, those are just 2 goals out of the 3 we scored. Don't forget, Arsenal created a total of 7 big chances that could have all resulted in goals. Now, those 7 big chances are not all from set pieces. I don't know what this people's problem is with Arsenal. You lost. Just accept that you lost and that you lost to a better team on the day. Why are you complaining of long balls and set pieces? You got set pieces in the game. Why didn't you utilize it? You were considering set pieces because you were either fouling Arsenal players or considering corner kicks out as a result of pressures that were being mounted, that Arsenal mounted on your defense. So what's the complaint? You played against Arsenal, you are comparing it to the game that you played against PSG. What has PSG got to do with this one? Arsenal played games that set pieces were scored against us. You hardly see any Arsenal fan or even the Arsenal players or manager come out to complain. Oh, guy, you a sore loser. Toss yourself, move on. You lost. You are just talking. I even thought this guy, I think so you get sense. You don't get sense. You lost a match. You are coming to complain that it's long balls and set pieces. So Arsenal should come and tell you how they want to play or play according to your strength. You don't have sense. What this shows is that Arsenal is a good team. I've been shouting this thing that no matter the kind of game you want to play, Arsenal are complete enough to play you that type of game. And that is what played out here, and he's complaining. Okay, go and build your team. Go and work on your deficiencies and come back stronger. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, please.